Hey guys, I hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new Disney video for you. It is a haul from my April 2018 trip to Walt Disney World. I was there for 10 days with my mom and we had the best time. Honestly, it was such a good trip. So I did do a little bit of shopping, so I thought I would show you. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you so much for all your support on that trip. It was amazing. Those of you that follow me on Instagram who liked every photo and watched every story, thank you so much. It did not go unnoticed, and I will leave my links here for you. If you want to go and follow me on Instagram or on Twitter, my username is Charlotte L. Ruff. So this haul is split into two parts. There is the Disney section from Disney World, and then there is the Disney section from other shops, so mainly Uniqlo and also the Character Warehouse at Vineland Premium Outlets as well. So we'll start with Disney World. The first thing that I bought was this hat, and as soon as I saw it in mouse gear in Epcot, I couldn't leave it behind. It says make a splash, and we were staying at the Art of Animation Resort, so of course I had to get it so I could get a little picky with Ariel, but also because we were planning on spending some time around the pool and I'm all about shade bathing. I've also got a trip to Marbella coming up, and I thought that it would go really nicely for when we just kind of sit and chill around the pool there. And look, it's so cute. I'm going to insert a picture of it here from behind because it's just such a nice hat. I think it was around the $21 mark. I can't be 100% sure, but look, it's got a beautiful little flower on it, and it just reminds me of The Little Mermaid. And obviously Ariel is my birth year princess. God love her, absolutely love that film. She's my favorite princess, so I had to get a hat that was kind of dedicated to Ariel. Next were something that I was going to buy, but I didn't expect them to be in this format. Those of you that know me know that I really love the Mickey shaped chocolate covered pretzels, and they used to do bags of them, like the Goofy Candy Company bags, and this time I just couldn't find them. I don't know if I wasn't looking hard enough, but I couldn't find them. But what I did find were these Mickey chocolate covered pretzels, but they're giant. Like, this is the actual size. Well, this is a little bit smaller than them. They're really big. I still have a couple left, but I mean, look, they're huge. They're like the size of half of my face. So I picked them up. I haven't eaten them yet because I've been waiting to do this haul because I'm a good little vlogger, but I am going to eat them now. Oh, they smell so good. Chocolate covered pretzels are amazing. Mickey shaped chocolate covered pretzels are just the bomb. I absolutely love them. I can't get the lid back on. That's what I'm trying to do while I talk to you. I'm trying to distract you with talking while I get the lid back on, and I'm failing absolutely miserably. Now, let's not beat around the bush. If you follow me on any sort of channel that I have on social media, you will know how obsessed I am with my navy Spirit jersey. Well, not anymore, my friends, because I didn't just pick up one or two. Oh yeah, I bought three. I bought three Spirit jerseys because honestly, I just love them. I just find them so great. They're Sunday afternoon cash done right. So I picked, first one that I picked up was this Minnie Mouse inspired one. It's a red one. I actually really like the shade red. I think it suits me quite well. Pink on the other hand does not suit me. And it's got Minnie's bow on the front, and then on the back it's got Walt Disney World in black writing, and you can see the bottom is polka dot. The Spirit jerseys are $59.99, so they're quite pricey, but I just think they're so comfortable and they last ages. And I've seen people online say they've had a problem with washing them, but I've never found that. The next one is this one. So I wore this on our last day and on the plane home. It's got the red Walt Disney World logo on the front, and then on the back again it's got Walt Disney World in red and white, and it's striped. I do really like the Spirit jerseys that are not one block of colour because, well, basically I just think they're a bit nicer. I do love my navy blue one though. I really wanted actually the pale blue plain one. Couldn't find it in a size any less than an extra large. It was ridiculous. It was because they went through such a cold snap before I went that a lot of people bought up the Spirit jerseys, so they were really lacking in sizes in some of the colours. The final one, my mum convinced me to buy this one because I wasn't going to get this one, but then she was like, no, but you love Flower and Garden, so you should get the Flower and Garden Spirit jersey. So I did. It says Epcot Flower and Garden Festival 2018 on the front, and then on the back it's a little bit different. It doesn't have Disney World, it has Natural Beauty, and it has Minnie sniffing some flowers, and I just thought that is freaking amazing, and I just absolutely love the colour. I love peach as well, and I didn't want the rose gold spirit jersey, but this is very similar, very, very similar to it, because I absolutely love Flower and Garden Festival. It's honestly my favourite Epcot festival out of the two that I've done. I've done Food and Wine and I've done Flower and Garden, and even though I love food and I love wine, I love Flower and Garden more. I just think that it's a bit of a nicer atmosphere. Epcot's the most beautiful you'll ever see it, and yeah, I just love that pink rosé drink from France and the macaron. There's some good food there as well. So my big purchase this holiday was my charm on my Pandora bracelet. So last year when I went, I bought Mickey. I'll bring this closer so you can see it. I bought the Mickey clasp to go on the Pandora bracelet, and this year I bought Minnie to go with him. So my Pandora bracelet, as you can see, one side has got the Mickey clasp, then I've got some rose gold ones that Adam bought me when he bought me the bracelet. This one in the middle is from the Beauty and the Beast collection that Adam bought for Christmas, and then Minnie sits proudly on the end as well, so that they kind of keep all of the charms in one section of the bracelet. I really love them. I really love Pandora, and I really love the Disney Parks collection. They've got so many nice charms in there, and there's some park exclusives obviously. I'm not sure if this is a park exclusive, I think it is. But I absolutely love it. I got Mickey last year and I was like, oh, why didn't I get Minnie at the same time? And now I'm glad that I've got Minnie to go with it. But that was probably the most expensive purchase that I made. Still got the little box home with me, even though she put it on for me in the Pandora shop in Magic Kingdom. A little fun one next, because I realised I bought a lot of long sleeve tops, and there's also a jumper in here somewhere as well. Actually, there's 2 more jumpers in here. So something for summer, ice cube trays. For some reason, me and Adam don't have one, and every time I go for ice, there's no ice. But now I have ice that is Mickey Mouse shaped, bow shaped, castle shaped, ice cream Mickey shaped, acorn, Donald's hat, Goofy's hat, Minnie bow. That is a Mickey Mouse balloon, just saying. So I'm going to fill these with water. It's really nice weather in the UK at the moment, and boy, I'd really like to put some ice into my drinks, and now I can. So my mom actually bought me these next things as a little thank you present, and also because I think when she came to mine, she was like, you do not have enough of these. And so it's some tea towels, and it's stitch tea towels. So there's a white one with stitch on, and then the blue one has Ohana on and stitch in this Polynesian print, and I absolutely love them. Has she taken the price off? Yeah, she would have taken the price off. She would have like snapped it off. I think these are about $20 if I remember correctly, because I did pick these up and was like, oh, I'd really like those for our kitchen because our kitchen's blue. And she's right, we don't have enough tea towels. So yeah, now I have some more Disney ones. Look at his little face. I just feel a bit sad he's gonna get covered in like kitchen stuff. Next, I have a little magnet. Me and Adam collect magnets of all the places that we go. We pop them over there on our storage heater because we don't have a magnetic fridge, but then when we do get a magnetic fridge when we move, if we get one, we will stick them all to that. But this one is a Disney World 1971 magnet, and I love it. I just thought, sure, it's a nice little magnet, nice little keepsake. I mean, we do have a lot of Disney World ones already, but huzzah. Now, I feel like we should talk about the pin situation on this trip, because I only recently got into pins. I collect them, I have a little board full of them, but I only like buy ones that I really like and have a bit of meaning to them. That's just an excuse for me not to buy every single one. That's like the thing I tell myself, to not buy every pin going, basically. So I bought a few pins, and the first one is actually part of a giveaway that I'm doing, is this Walt Disney World pin, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. It's a double pin at the back, and it is stunning. Look at the colour on that. That blue is absolutely wonderful. The second one, I said, do you know what I'm going to do from now on? Every Disney holiday that I go on, I'm going to buy a park pin, and I'm going to spread it out over the next 4 Disney holidays that I do. And this time I went for Epcot's pin, because Epcot is just a wonderful park. I love spending a day at Epcot. I love spending an afternoon walking around the World Showcase. It's just one of my favourite things to do. So I got a World Showcase pin from Epcot. You guys know I'm a bit obsessed with Porgs. Disney World has pretty much sold out of all Porg merchandise. The only thing you can get with a Porg on at the moment is this Star Wars pin. I mean, they might have restocked by now on the Porgs and stuff, but it's this Star Wars pin with R2-D2 and 2 little Porgs on. That is literally the only thing I could find in Disney World with a Porg. I had cast members looking all over the place for stuff. They could not find anything. So I just had to make do my little Porg pin, but I quite like it, so it's got cute little paws on. Animal Kingdom celebrated its 20th anniversary while we were there, so of course I bought the Animal Kingdom 20-year limited release pin. Animal Kingdom is one of my favourite parks. I say it's my second favourite park. I say this about all the parks, but there is really something very special about Animal Kingdom. I love the rides, I love the animals, I love the whole vibe of the park. Magic Kingdom is still my favourite, but Animal Kingdom is a very close second. I love Everest. It's obviously got Flight of Passage and Pandora as well, which are just obscene, like obscenely good. So I bought the 20 anniversary pin because, I mean, it's 20, and it's also 20 years since I took my first trip to Disney World, so I thought that was a really nice commemorative way of, you know, celebrating that really. The top of it has 1998 to 2018 on, which I just think is very cute. And this will be one that I don't take off the card. I'll keep that on the card like I keep the Epcot 35 one on the card as well. Next one is a traditional pin purchase that I buy when I go to Disney World and stay on property. It is my resort pin, and it is the Art of Animation resort pin. So it's got Little Mermaid, Lion King, Finding Nemo and Cars on it. And it's got the Art of Animation logo as well, and that will be added to my pin collection. I now have every pin for the value resort, so I need to get Coronado for the moderates and French Quarter, and then I've only got Old Key West for the deluxes, so I really need to start on my deluxes. So Adam, let's get booking a deluxe holiday, babe. And then the last two represent two of my favourite films at Disney. The first one is Fix-It Felix Jr. and Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph, but in a very cool, like highly pixelated pattern, which I just love. And there's two of them on there as well, so it's like getting two pins for the price of one. You pay a little bit more for them, but not the same as if you would buy two pins separately. So it's actually quite a good value pin to get. And look at them, they just look great. Oh, I love Wreck-It Ralph. I'm gonna wreck it. Why must I fix everything I touch? And then this last one was a very impulse purchase on my very last day while I was in my very last hotel having a meal. So I was actually in the Contemporary, mainly because I couldn't find it in Magic Kingdom. They were like, they have it over at the Contemporary. So I was like, right, I'm going over for dinner, I will pick it up then. And it is this Hercules pin, and it says, I'm kind of a big deal. Now, if you're a big Hercules fan, you will know that there's no merchandise for Hercules in the parks. It's so frustrating for us that love Hercules. And it's, yeah, like my backpack. If you watch my What's in My Park bag video, you will have seen that I had a customised Hercules backpack delivered to me from a lovely subscriber. And honestly, I've never had a piece of clothing or a bag attract so much cast member attention. It was unbelievable. Like, they were all like, oh my god, your bag is insane. And then when I told them it was hand painted, they were just like, are you actually kidding me? They were even talking about it amongst themselves, because we saw a cast member in Animal Kingdom and she was like, oh, this is the bag that my roommate who works at Epcot was telling me about last night. So honestly, that bag was just unbelievably popular with cast members. But this pin is like one of the only pieces of Hercules merchandise, and every cast member I spoke to said the same thing when they saw the bag, and that was, there's not enough Hercules merchandise in the parks. And I completely agree. I wouldn't even call Hercules an underrated film anymore, because that many people love it, and it's definitely my favourite, one of my favourite Disney films, if not the favourite. There's just something so comforting about it. And this pin, I just couldn't walk away without getting this Hercules pin, because I need more Herc merch. Another kitchen purchase. Now this does say sandwich cutter on it, but I mean, I wouldn't cut a sandwich with this. But I guess if I did want to make Mickey shaped sandwiches, this would be ideal. But I actually got it for doing like cutting dough with. So at Christmas, I make a lot of shortbread, which is, well, not even at Christmas, but I have cookie cutters that are Christmas tree shaped, but they're the only cookie cutters I have. So I have to have Christmas tree shaped shortbread all year round. So I thought I'd buy a little Mickey Mouse one this time. And I bought the sandwich cutter one rather than the big red one, because I feel like I'd get more out of them then. They might be a little bit thicker, a little bit tastier. So yeah, I picked that up. It was $5.99. This next thing, I feel like there's such a story behind everything I buy, but this next thing, I was walking out of the Magic Kingdom on one of the early days in the holiday, and we drove. So we walked from the monorail, like through the transportation and ticket centre out to the car, and there is a gift shop, and I can't remember the name of the gift shop, but there is a gift shop at the ticket and transportation centre. And I saw this print on the wall. They had it like a big one on the wall, and I actually stopped and was like, oh my god, I love that print. And my mum looks and she was like, wow, that's amazing. So I bought 2 pieces of merch with it on. So the first one, you've already seen on my Instagram, it is my phone case. And they don't sell many iPhone X cases around Disney. I actually had to get this made by D-Tech, and you can get it personalised. You can have your name put on the bottom as well. But can we just talk about this print? That's my phone case. The next thing I bought was a jumper with it on, because quite honestly, it's possibly one of the best patterns and jumpers I've ever seen at Walt Disney World. Just look at this print. It's a really like retro, vintagey print. It's got all of the different parks represented, along with their opening day on, and all of the big kind of landmarks at each park. It's got the castle, Splash Mountain, Space Mountain, Spaceship Earth, Yeti, Expedition Everest ride, the Safari, Tree of Life. Oh, it's got Hollywood Studios on the bottom with the Maleficent Dragon and Tower of Terror. It's just the greatest piece of Disney art I've ever seen in my life. I actually took a picture of the poster on the wall because I loved it that much. And then when I go back in, well, the next time I go back, I'm going to see if I can get it in a print form or something for my wall, because I just freaking love it. And then on the back, they've got this Mickey Mouse on a compass as well. And it's just the most beautiful Disney jumper I've ever seen in my entire life. On the arm as well, it's got Walt Disney World in the retro kind of Disney print. And I just absolutely love it. I can't wait for cold weather again so I can wear it. They did a lot of merch with this pattern on. There was bags, loads, like pull string bags, tote bags. There was a lot, notebooks. I think it's their like new big print for the year, like the resort print, and I absolutely love it. I approve like 100% of it. I think it's brilliant, hence the reason I got a phone case and a jumper with it on. So I bowed to pressure slightly, bit of peer pressure and a bit of enabling, and I bought myself some rose gold mini ears. Even though I have a really lovely kind of goldy pair here, I did want a rose gold pair for myself. So head on over to my Instagram now if you're watching this video kind of in the first week of it going up, because there is a competition happening right now for you to win one. I've got to say, they're just so nice. I'm not a huge fan of the whole millennial pink thing. It's a bit too baby pink for me, and pink doesn't suit me. It just really brings out all of the red tones in my face, and no, I'm just not interested. And I did look at these for a while and I was like, I don't want to be the same as everyone else. But look at them, they're so nice. How could you not want to be the same as everyone else? And then these aren't mine, but I'm going to show you them anyway because I think they're cute. Oh no, hang on, this is mine. I loved Art of Animation that much. I bought the little postcards to go on my wall because I just think it's the cutest little design. I really love the logo for Art of Animation, and I need to give this to my mom, but mom bought a magnet. She bought the Art of Animation magnet as her kind of little reminder to say like we stayed at Art of Animation. So that's a really cute little magnet. It's the same design as my pin badge, so I won't bother bringing that one closer. So I'm just going to quickly show you the Disney bits that I picked up from other stores, like I said. So there's Character Warehouse and Uniqlo. So we'll start with Uniqlo, and a lot of you have seen these already, but I get a lot of questions about them. So I bought this t-shirt with Daisy and Minnie on. By the way, if you're struggling for Disney clothing, pay a trip to Disney Springs very early on in your holiday and check out Uniqlo. They have so many t-shirts, male and female and kids. So many Disney t-shirts and just so many nice clothing. I love the Uniqlo choice of clothing in the States. It's just so much better than the UK. But this one is adorable, and I wore it to meet Daisy as well, and she absolutely loved it, and Donald loved it as well. And it's just a really nice comfy top, white top. And the next one I bought again is just a really comfy white top, and you can get it in black as well. And I just love this Fantasia print. It's Mickey, it's got Fantasia on, silver stars as well. Again, Uniqlo, really reasonably priced. I think these come in at around the $20 mark, if that, to be honest. And yeah, I just really enjoyed wearing this. I wore it with a blue skirt that I also bought from Uniqlo, which is in the wash, so I can't show you that, but I'll leave a picture of me wearing it here for you because I know like that you guys loved that skirt as well. So yeah, I love Uniqlo. I really spend a lot of money there on non-Disney stuff as well when I go to the one in Disney Springs, which is a great one, by the way. And then finally, I got 4 things from the Character Warehouse. 5 things, actually, 5 things. And the first one is this Hollywood Studios frame. It was $7.99, reduced from $14.99. And you might be able to see Mickey on my shelf. I don't know if you can see him or not. But basically, I needed this in my life Yes, I did. And then I got another jumper. I don't know why I bought so many jumpers, but again, I saw this and I just thought I can't walk away from it. It's too cute. It's gonna look really cute with jeans. And this was $19.99 down from $54.99 is what the tag says underneath it, I think. I'm just gonna peel that off. $54 for this. I would not pay $54. I mean, I know I just bought 3 Spirit jerseys, but this I probably would have walked away from at $54. It's a Walt Disney World jumper with Mickey on and all the different Mickey symbols and the vintage Disney logo as well all over it, and I bloody loved it. I can't believe I got it for $19.99 rather than $54 though. That is insane. And then I bought 2 mugs. One of them's not for me. One of them is a moving present for my lovely friend Claire over at Clary's Tale, just to kind of say thank you to her for being such a good friend. But I forgot to give it to her when I went to see her last week. We were halfway through dinner and I was like, I got you a present, and I haven't bought it with me. I couldn't walk away from it. Like, I wasn't planning on buying Claire a present, and I saw this and I was like, I absolutely have to get this for her. It is a Dumbo mug. It has Dumbo on it, it has Mrs. Jumbo, the 4 kind of women elephants, and the store. Oh, it's just so beautiful. And this is from, I think it's from Shanghai. So this is from Shanghai Disney, and it's meant to be 75, I'm guessing, yen. And I think I got it for like $7.99, which is brilliant. Not that I'm cheaping out and buying a present for Claire, but I know she adores Dumbo, and I just couldn't walk away from it for her. So she got a little Dumbo mug, which I need to give her next time I see her. And then you are gonna laugh when you see this last one, because I might already have one of these. Well, Adam already has one of these, and I wanted one for myself, and it was a pork mug. So we've called him Pablo already. He can come out of his bag now because he's been filmed. So we now have Steve, Paul and Pablo. And yeah, this is Pablo. He was $7.99. They're still selling him in Hollywood Studios for $19.99. And I think we're still selling him in the UK for about $12.99. So I was like, oh my God, that's such a good deal. So I did pick up another porg. Rescued him, I'd like to think, from the character warehouse with all those people in there. And yeah, we're going to add him to our mug collection. So now we have a porg each, which means we can both have a porg of water a day now, or 4 porgs of water a day, 1 porg of water at a time. You know what I mean. So yeah, that is our porg mug. Oh, I forgot about this one. I bought this from the character warehouse, and it is Tiana, because you know I don't have enough Tiana merch in my life. I really don't. And she's widely recognised. Every quiz I see and every piece of Disney information that I see when they talk about princesses and birth months, she's always linked to August, and I think it's because of the colour of her dress and the fact of what our birthstone is. So obviously I had to get her because August is my birthstone. So she's a pin, I think. She's either a pin or a badge. What is she? Let's find. Yeah, she's a pin, and she comes in this lovely little like celebratory box, and she was $1.99, so there's no way I was leaving her behind. Honestly, Character Warehouse, you need to go and visit. I've been there a couple of times. I haven't been in recent years, but I watched Tim Tracker and I was like, actually, do you know what? I haven't been there for a while. Like, I need to go. So we went and we saw some absolutely amazing deals in there. So I would say before you buy any merch at Disney, go to Character Warehouse and see what they've got there, because it will make your money go a lot further. So that is it, guys. That is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was a bit of a long one because I've had to stop the camera twice already. So yeah, thank you. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to go and check out my competition on Instagram. You can win a pair of rose gold ears and also the beautiful blue pin. And I will see you all in my next video, which will be my trip report from my April 2018 trip. Bye guys, see you real soon.